good afternoon. Oh, Lord. So that you're at least a little bit straighter. Nope. Okay. Good morning. Nope. Good afternoon. You'll know by the title who I'm addressing, but this is a randomized zodiac. So I, 8th house moon rabbit, don't know yet. Virgo. I hope the beginning of your week, Virgo, has gone wonderfully. Whew. Felt a little bit, oh Lord, warm. Gavora. Judgment. Oh my Lord. I didn't forgot to. There we go. Gavora. The left hand. Judgment. East of us, divination. And Uriel also fell out, but who is at the bottom? Malkuth. Ground the kingdom. I feel like the phrase driven into the ground comes to mind. Ran into the ground? Feeling kind of intense, Virgo. Wow. You kind of got a little bit of butterfingers. Aquarius. There might be an Aquarius of prominence in your chart or in your life. I'm not sure if I remembered to tell Cancer this, who I recorded just now, but I would suggest that everybody watches, wow, Uranus. That everyone watches for any placements or houses that Holy Spirit guides you to watch. Don't believe that just because it's not your sun, your Venus, that it's not significant. Virgo, I feel like I'm going to be using a grounded deck for you. What's that? The Platters. Smoke gets in your eyes. Wow, an Earth, Wind, and Fire came out for Cancer, whom I mentioned, Panic at the Disco. Haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? Wow. Throwback. Lots of throwbacks, being that the Platters, smoke gets in your eyes. Earth, Wind, and Fire. What was the song that came through? Let's Groove Tonight. But also September now. Did something significant happen in September, Virgo? With Aquarius and then Uranus. Emphasizing, I feel like, Virgo, you're being asked to look at something from a new way, that you might be asked to buck authority, buck a system of some kind, think outside the box. Think about something very scientifically, logically. Poltergeist, Superman, it's too many. Jurassic Park, Bicentennial Man, that's also too many. The Wood. A marriage might be involved. Return of the Living Dead. And at the bottom, Poltergeist again. They're here. Huh. Something from the past revisiting? I feel like this is the deck to use. R.I.P. to my youth. I'm listening to a group band called The Neighborhood, an album called Wiped Out, and I started listening when I began Cancer's reading. Temperance. The Fool and Temperance, two majors right out the gate. Gabora and Knight of Pentacles. I feel like I've started shaking. Might be that I drank too much coffee, but I don't feel wired. Anticipation, wonder, curiosity. Care is needed. Potential, seek balance and create a calm atmosphere. Continue to solve issues in practical ways. The Emperor. You might be called upon, pardon me, excuse me. You might be called upon to grab the reins. Taurus, Pisces, Seven of Pentacles, and the Moon. What have you worked for thus far? What are your returns? I haven't done something here. I don't know what it is. I moved everything over. I'm using white lighters to see what's in front of me. I'm using white lighters to see what I did my youth. You don't just like you know. I'm just telling the wow. This may be about, well, the Sun in reverse. Unhappiness, negativity, failure, loneliness, need for reflection. Are you happy with the results that you've gotten? Everything you have worked for is coming together. I get the feeling that there might be karma attached to this. Perhaps in love, in a home, in a marriage. Here we have the King and Queen of Wands. In order. Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack started right after that one ended. You might be presented with, wow, that's nearly the whole court. You might be presented with a conflict. You might be presented with a conflict that you have to see your way through, that you have to take the lead. Be the rational, be the temperate party. Knight of Swords. Three of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. Virgo, that's you. That if you can't take inspiration in leading, organizing, being in your strength and your power and your stability, if I see the Chariot, I'll definitely understand. Four of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. That if you want to preserve something, preserve and grow something that you've invested a lot in, that you're going to have to find your passion. Yeah. Find your passion and your... Wow. Masculine. Did you hear that? Wow. Your values, your beliefs. Find your footing in that. The Chariot is driven by the Emperor. The Emperor and the Empress are out here. The Queen and King of Wands. If you want to drive the Chariot forward with this pair together, then it's time to really ask yourself, what have we learned? Wow. The Tower and the Hangman in reverse. That all isn't lost. And even if there has to be a parting of the ways, everyone can do so intact. But at this time, I'm getting being locked in old ways of thinking and not seeing a clear way through. Frustrated action, indecision, lack of sacrifice, and failure to give of oneself. A sense of despair, restlessness, wishes, and the desire for this stability. Feel a sense of pressure here. Sadness, grief, defeat, ruin. I feel like, Virgo, you might have felt like you were eating a lot of shit. Maybe thinking about past times that were more pleasant. Thinking about what could have been. Pardon me, very quickly. Thank you for your patience. Your glory days don't have to be over, is what I'm getting. You might be in a temporary time of darkness. The sun in reverse does suggest that, of course, but the thing about the sun is it always rises. Manifest, honor, and renew. Which I'm hearing is renewal. Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack wasn't hidden on it. so I changed it to a band called Phoenix. You are being asked to be a phoenix and evolve. It's very hard to let go of personal patterns, you know? The hardest changes to make are the most rewarding. Wow. Seriously. I tried to fold it back into the deck. It came back out. I feel you. I am constantly seeking inside. Who do you really, really want to be today? What can you do to get there? How are you trying to show up? Cancer. There may be a Cancer in your life, a Pisces. Cancer, distract. You may be finding ways to escape. Maybe this nostalgic energy is even an escape. Convey. I've been listening to a lot of Twilight Zone radio on YouTube. And even when I can tell that the actors are Majesty, the actors are contemporary, even though the screenplays are old, there's a nostalgia in it for a world that I personally never lived in, but I draw comfort from. It has a sense of order. With the Emperor and the Hierophant out, I feel that you are definitely being asked to include more order into some chaos. Maybe even recapture your youth in a sense. What are you doing for your inner child? The Empress next to the Sun, which is called often the divine child. What are you doing to nurture your inner child in a way that addresses the things that you would like to escape? I just told Cancer there's magic in that. Can't remember exactly what I told them there was magic in, but Capricorn and Cancer are opposing on the axis. Another thing that says balance, like Temperance. The Queen and the King of Wands being out. The Empress and the Emperor. I'm hearing put some respect on it. Put some fancy on it. Flair. I hope this is making sense to you, Virgo. Laughing friends deride all who love are blind, enlightened, and freedom. I feel that whether or not you let go of something, feminine at the bottom, just like with Cancer, I get the feeling that if you want to, not if you want to, that you need to give yourself permission to leave something behind, divest and divorce yourself of something. Divest and divorce yourself of something that is important to you, and that you don't have to necessarily do it. But once you give yourself permission to do it, it opens up pathways for you. I hope that this helps, because I feel like this is the entire message in less than 20 minutes. And I love you very much. As I said, if you feel like you need some more insight and there's several moving pieces that you can intuitively put together, watch in your chart and in your important planets. And not in a spying sense, but in the sense that the people around you that you keep near you or are drawn towards you, you're all projecting upon and towards one another bits of yourself. So if you know their charts, their planets, and it rings a bell, go ahead and watch that too. All right? Pardon me. Have a wonderful week. I love you. Bye. Ooh.